It is raining since last night. 44 liters per square meter so far. What better to do at such a day than working in the battery and system room? So, my friends, I have finalized all the walls. I've already pre-filled some of the cracks here, just to see how the plaster works. Oh, there's a frog. It's on the outside. They sit behind the meter panel box. I put this foam seal on the ceiling. This is a strip of PVC foam going all the way from one side to the other side of the garage. And with the foam at the top, we still got this type of deflection from the top if someone walks on the roof. And this metal sheet comes down a bit, so it doesn't put any force on the actual plasterboard. There's still about 15 millimeters of deflection now. And it sticks basically to the metal roof. And then my plasterboard actually goes against it. So it pushes in the foam by around 4, 5, 6 millimeters or so, just to seal it completely here at the top of the room. I prepared all of the butt joints of the plasterboard, put a bit of a 45-degree angle on it so I can squeeze some mud in it. And then these tapered joints here, they are relatively easy to fill. Got the metal inside corner rail here ready to go. And I've also temporarily mounted the template for the air condition, so it goes in this position. And then we've got all the pipework going that way. Coming out there, following this metal beam, going all the way there. And then I'll punch a hole in the metal wall, pipework and cables go through, and the outside unit will sit on the other side of this wall here. So yeah, we have to put some 50 by 50 galvanized studs in here as well to hold the actual outside unit. That'll be a similar construction as we have used here for holding our power wall up, you know. There are some 50 by 50 studs in it, and this is where the power wall sits against, so it's not actually mounted to the outside wall. There's a 50-60 millimeter gap in between the power wall and the outside wall, which acts as an insulation kind of as well, because at this point of time I'm not able to put any insulation behind this power wall here. We think about this later. Maybe I do it from the outside, or there are several options, but this is content for another video. I got this corner here nicely done. So the plasterboard actually goes around the roller door hinge or the axle, and I could make it fit pretty well with the other plasterboard coming from the bottom. And then here at the end, you start getting into the habit to cover your holes half the way. So make these boards smaller and smaller to fit these little corners. Yeah, this gap got a bit large here, so I have to put another plasterboard in here when this is all done. Put some silicone around here. So today is pre-filling all these gaps here, filling all these tapered joints, putting the inside rail in, getting all this stuff, covering all the screws. Oh yeah, by the way, it is 20 amps outside. Nice. And yes, thank you for all your comments and even emails. People have sent me and said, Andy, did you know that there's a new GUI for the Victron system? Yes, I know. I was part of the beta program and I know about this for a very long time. But the new GUI does not run on this old tablet. This is Android 5. No way. So we stick with the old one. That's all we have. Still, look at this. We've got super cloudy weather outside and it's still making 2.3 kilowatts here, plus 300 from the tilt system. Beautiful. So guys, welcome back to the Off-Grid Garage here, to another special video about working in the battery system room. Getting our hands dirty today, and also thank you very much for 99,592 subscribers. Insane. So we are only 400 subscribers away. Okay, let's get started. Oh shit! And sometimes these screws are just not far in enough. It's always good to have a screwdriver handy when you plaster. There was another one somewhere. have run out of mud. So this was a pre-mixed bucket I bought like 15 years ago or something when we moved in here to do some little repairs and everything. And I just saw this is actually a Finnish compound. And by pre-mixed, it actually is pre-mixed. So it comes pre-mixed in this bucket. And all the years we totally did this wrong because we used the compound directly out of the bucket as it is and did little repairs in the house and everything. But you always need to stir and mix this up again with a bit of water. It is just not soft enough what is in this bucket. And I learned this the hard way here. And when you cover a hole or a crack or something in the wall, it gets actually brittle very quickly. And then it starts to crumble and it's not the nice toothpaste-like smear you can get. It doesn't even say anything on the bucket here that you have to mix and stir it up again and water it down a bit. So it says use a knife, do not mix with other compounds or a previous use to it. I don't know. It doesn't say anything from watering it down or something, but you have to. And I've done the 3 major joints so far, all taped up, all mudded in. So there's a bit of more stuff over there and a bit of more stuff over there, just smaller parts. And then we do the inside corner and we are done for today. How good is that? It sounds like an early finish. Maybe not. Oh, I tell you what, just in time. It gets crumbly already. It is drying out. That was my 45 minutes time to work with this material. Yeah, that's it. Geez, what kind of chemicals are in here that it hardens out after exactly 45 minutes? That is alien technology. Unbelievable. All right, my friends, we have now covered all the joints. That is interesting. It is actually shrinking directly in the joint. Is that normal? I don't think so. I don't know what's going on. Well, anyway, paper is across the joints. Everything is covered. Oh, except of this little piece up there. I've forgotten that. So we let this all dry, then I scrape it off, give it a second coat, sand it all down, and then it gets the final coat, the final finish. We paint everything and then we are done. I'm really looking forward to the and then we are done part. For sure. All right, and this afternoon in the second part I want to do some work here on these roof panels here on this roof insulation. As you may know, I have tried to put some magnets under this small side of the foil board, and this actually then sticks to the metal beam on one side. Yeah, this kind of worked, but what I found is that the actual foil board is slightly moving when it gets hot or cold, and then sometimes these panels come off because they are not cut in the 100% exact length they need to be. So I found actually another method to hold the panels up now. So you can see it on this panel there. They've got 3 plastic clips there, which I have designed and printed. And they look like these ones. Took me a while to find out how to print 12 of them at once with a 3D printer. Before that I printed only one after another after another. It's actually fairly easy. You just need to tell the software how big your print head is, so it doesn't cause any collisions with already printed parts. Yeah, anyway, this is how these clips look like. And they've got this little hump here on one side, yeah? It's like a little half round dome. And this actually pops into a hole I'm drilling in these metal beams. And then when I push in the whole foil board with these clips on, these little humps click into the holes. And because these humps are half round, I can always pull on these clips and take them out again. But they actually stick pretty good now to these holes and hold the whole foil board in place now. So, and I think I go with this method rather than the magnets, because the magnets seem to be a bit inconsistent. This panel was holding okay, this one came off, and it is a bit warped now already from the heat, and then the magnets are not strong enough to keep it in place. So I'll take the magnets off again and use these plastic clips. Yeah, there, see? And it's fairly firm actually. It doesn't come off easily, but if you take some pliers and pull on this clip, this little hump actually pops out of the hole again. So pretty cool. Yeah, I had a look online what is actually available to hold these foil boards in place. And there are several holders, but they're all made for wooden rafters and beams and shit like this. And I especially wanted mine removable. So I can always take out these clips now and take off the whole panel again, just to get access to the roof. So yeah, that's what we are doing. And all these plastic holders you can buy for these foil boards, they're coming in packages like 500 or so. So this is for a whole house. I just need a few here to finish this room first. We will need more over here then as well in the future. But finishing this room is my priority at the moment. Okay, so to access this panel here, I need to take off this one here because this one goes over this beam there, so there's no way to take it out without removing this one first. And I just take some pliers here and pull on it. See, they pop out easily. There we go. Oh, and then it falls off. See, there's the hole. Here's my clips. And it just pops in. And it doesn't move anymore. But I can still pull it down because of this round hump. And I also printed this template here. Bombenfest. Yeah, they really click in place. Beautiful. It's actually fairly sturdy. Nice. Alright my friends, I have done 2 of these panels now with these clips, and it's pretty cool actually. So this is not coming out anymore. Beautiful. I like it. Alright, this is probably as far as I will come today, because now I need to shift all these batteries from this side over there so I can access the roof panels. But as you can see, I've already connected batteries here to the battery shelf, charging them, because we want to have a look at the new JKBMS version 15.33. Yes, and also the version 14.23. Just the same version, but just for the version 14 BMSs. So there's some new stuff in there I want to show you, and we want to test these 2 versions. Alright my friends, so far this video from today. Plastering all the plasterboards with plaster. It looks plastering amazing. Okay, I'm not sure how long this takes to dry, but humidity is already fairly high, temperatures are low, so it may take a few days to actually dry until it's really white. And then I'll continue working on this one, smooth it all out, make it beautiful. Talking about beautiful, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for all your amazing support here. To all these wonderful and beautiful people who are donating to the channel, becoming a channel member, clicking the thanks button, just buying me a beer from time to time, because as you know, I need it here in sunny hot Australia from time to time. And thank you again for over 99,592 subscribers. That is absolutely freaking insane. Yeah guys, until the next video then, when we have a look at the version 14.23 and version 15.33. I'm not sure why there is a difference, but until then guys, you stay charged, stay safe, and thanks again for watching. See you then. Bye bye.